Yeah, and you need to be weather aware. It's weird to say weather aware when we're not talking snowstorms or thunderstorms, but the heat makes us weather aware today.
Yeah, and you know, it's responsible for a lot of deaths because if you don't prepare properly for it, you get stuck with a heat-related illness due to this excessive heat. It could certainly do some damage, and that's why we're just preparing you as much as possible as everything starts to heat back up today. It's already a hazy start to our morning as you look live over northern Marion County, where temperatures have been hanging out in the low 80s. Your air temperature, and as far as the dew point numbers go, that looks like it's certainly going to increase as well. So we've got some changes that are on the horizon certainly today. 73 your current dew point temperature. Now I want to take that number and plug it into our MUGGY meter because that's really what tells us what it feels like outside. 74 as we head through the next hour into the 7 o'clock hour, and then we're going to be hanging out the mid 70s with that dew point temperature. So really anything over 65 we would consider humid or muggy, but once you get 70 plus, just miserable to be outside for extended amounts of time. We've been talking a lot about 3 different numbers and what temperature really matters. So we've got the air temperature, the dew point temperature I just talked about, and then of course the heat index. Well, the air temperature is actually measured in a shaded area. It's the ambient temperature. Then we got the dew point, which is a good indicator of how much moisture is in the atmosphere. We take these two together, we combine them into an algorithm, and that spits out a heat index temperature. And we pay very close attention to the combination of both air temp and dew point because that's really going to tell us how our bodies will react to the air around us and why that heat index actually is really important on days like today. The actual air temperatures, though, they're nothing to not pay attention to as well. 88 already by noon today, and by 2 o'clock we're up to 93 under a mostly sunny sky, and then eventually up to 98 for a forecast high temperature today, which is about 4 degrees warmer, or I should say hotter, than the standing high temperature record for today. 97 later on in Muncie. We've got 97 for a forecast high in Shelbyville. And as far as the heat index goes, we're going to be already in the triple digits by about noon today, peaking between 106 and 108 here in the Indy Metro. And even heading into the evening tonight, it looks like we're still going to have triple digit heat indices into the 8 o'clock hour. 108 your peak heat index today here in Indy. 111 even potentially for Columbus and over to Terre Haute. Heading into the evening tonight, we're still looking at those hot temperatures. They're going to continue, but the difference between yesterday and today really is the fact that we're going to keep that sky mostly clear. So lots of sunshine both today and tomorrow, focusing primarily on those temps. And looking at tomorrow, 97 your forecast high. Even that could break a high temperature record. That still stands at 94 from the 1950s. We've got heat that's going to continue into Thursday, but a late day cold front potentially could spark a round of some stronger storms, but it will be a game changer looking ahead on Friday. Still a high of 88, but much more drier air returns, so it's going to feel a lot better even as we head into next weekend. Sunny, but less humid. Highs back into the low 80s.